Hey y'all, welcome back to Girl Uncensored. It's your girl Cecily, the pop culture it girl, and I am back with another video. And if you're new here, welcome, and please hit that like and subscribe button. We are in our first trimester of the channel. My baby is growing and growing, and I think I'm starting to feel it a little bit, y'all. It ain't kicking yet, but I feel like it's something in there, right? Today we're doing Cecily Quick Hits. That is when I give each topic I talk about today 90 seconds of my time, and then we're moving on. And we're going to talk about a couple of things that's in the news today. So let's get started, you guys. So I talked about this in my last video when I talked about John Amos from Good Times passing away. And I said the way the drama was going on with his daughter and son, I don't think that I think that it's going to be some drama after he passed, and Lord and behold, I was correct. So basically, John Amos' daughter says that someone pretended to be her in the hospital when he passed away. She says someone was in the ER the night my father died and pretended to be his daughter. I'm his only daughter. We believe it was Belinda Foster, the woman also posing as his publicist. He died alone without family. Anyone knows anything, please DM me. The Belinda lady that the daughter is claiming is a fraud said that the son was instructed to not contact anybody because the daughter has said that John was being abused, and because of those complaints, the son cannot contact any of the family. The daughter said that she found out, like us, on October 1st that her father passed away on August 21st. Something don't sound right. Now, people are having suspicions about the son, and never forget the daughter did make claims that the dad was being abused. Now, John had came out and made a statement, and he basically said that she is basically causing drama. They're claiming that John Amos requested that his death announcement be delayed to avoid his daughter turning it into a circus. We don't know for sure if John said that, but some people are worried about what really happened to John in his son's care. I don't know what's going on. Was he in his son's care? Is it something fishy going on? So the son, you just didn't tell nobody that James Evans from Good Times passed away until October, and the daughter had to find out online? Why would the daughter be making claims that he's being abused if he's not? They claimed that she was trying to get some money from him. She had made a GoFundMe allegedly for $500K last year, and John had to say that he was all right, but John died, so clearly John wasn't all right. I don't know what's going on with the story, but I will keep you guys updated, okay? Keeping your head above water, making a way that you can. Diddy's mother had finally made a statement. Janice Combs: my son is not the monster they have painted him to be. Now, she had a very lengthy statement. I'm not going to read that statement to you guys. In short, she basically said my son is not perfect, but he has made mistakes in the past. He should not be judged before he has had a chance to prove his innocence. So she's basically asking for people to give him grace. And she basically saying, listen, we don't know the truth, so it's not fair that y'all are basically condemning him without, evidence and facts. But the feds have something. She doesn't like the fact that her son is being condemned and dragged from here to the deep, dark pits of hell all over social media. I don't know what to say about that. Diddy is very draining. This case is very draining. Every day is something new. I mean, what do you guys expect? That's her son, okay? But quiet as it's kept. And the word on the curb, and this ain't coming from me, this is just what I heard on the streets, is that Diddy learned some of his behavior from his mama, because his mama used to have hoes back in the day, okay? They also said allegedly that his dad had got unalived when he was about 2 years old. They say that the mama had him jacked up because he was cheating, but she didn't know that the person that she had to jack him up was going to take it all away and take that man out and send him to glory. That's what the streets say. I ain't the streets. I just heard that, okay? Now, y'all go over there to Ashley Said So, because that's what she said, okay? Ashley said so, but she heard somebody said it, so she said what they said. I don't know. The streets say that Diddy slapped his mama before. I don't know how true that is. I don't understand. I don't know, y'all. I don't know, but that's all I got. That's all I got on that. Check out the video. Tia Mowry. I got a chance to check out her new reality show, which is on WeTV, and she's making headlines once again by saying that Corey, her now ex-husband, Corey Hardrick, was her first everything. So she lost her virginity. She met Corey when she was about, I think she said 20 or 21, and she lost her virginity to him at 25 years old. And a lot of people are like, oh, this makes a lot of sense. I mean, I've always known that, but for the people who is just now learning that information, Corey is the first man that she has done everything with, she said. So as you can see, I talked about this in the video. You can check out the link in the description of that video about the Tia and Tamara, alleged feud. And I mean, I'm not surprised. She got married young. This is the only man she knows. And when I watched the episode, I kind of got a little insight on what's going on or what happened in their marriage. And it looks like Tia just kind of settled. But that's when you're young and you don't really know yourself. So she thought that she was making the right decision, but she felt alone in her marriage a lot of the times. Like she felt like she had to come out, do red carpets with him, and put on this united front like they're just this one big happy family. And then she go home and she'll feel alone. So there was clearly something missing in the marriage, and it seemed like she had to carry him all of the time, and she was just like, it was given that Corey is a burden. And I say that only because she talked about how the red carpet moment when they had embraced and how awkward it was, and that she felt like she had to make it not awkward to basically protect him. And she felt like she's been doing that her whole marriage. So that's what it's giving. So I told y'all Tia wasn't happy. She was with him too long when she needed to break free. Check out the video to see what else I had to say about, Corey and Tia. That's all I got on that. Foxy Brown is finally responding to all of the rumors and claims that she's going to be putting Jay-Z on blast amidst of this whole Diddy situation. Now, when Diddy got arrested, Foxy Brown did I believe she posted in her story, and she said, Ish is about to really get crazy. So then I guess a YouTuber, Tisa Tells, was basically talking about how she's going to break her silence and talk about Jay-Z and Diddy. And Foxy Brown had to come out and say, don't play with me. She said, stop playing with my name. Dying for a comment. Can't spin me with the sucker. To take Hove down, better ask about the cloth I'm cut from. Y'all want me to be anti-Hove so bad. F out of here. Post that. So it's been speculations for years that her and Jay-Z had a personal intimate relationship. And as you all know, Foxy was 16 years old at the time when she dropped and was around Jay-Z. So it's been a lot of speculation going on as to the nature of their relationship, and was it more than professional. And for years, it's a lot of rumors going on with Jay-Z and Foxy for years and years and years and years. And she's debunked these rumors for several years, but people seem to not believe her. And she's coming out and she's telling y'all that she ain't got nothing to say. If you really want to read into it, do she have something to say and she just ain't gonna say it? It's given, I know stuff, but I ain't about to take him down because we don't do that. If Foxy says she ain't got nothing to say, she ain't got nothing to say, and she ain't flipping on Jay. Period. Sweetie. I love Sweetie. You guys, I'm a huge fan of Sweetie, and I've been riding for my girl for quite some time, and she gets the most unnecessary hate all the time. And she recently dropped a song, Is It The Way? Our good sis is good for sampling, okay? So it's a sample of Jill Scott, Is It The Way? But someone decided to tweet, I bet Sweetie wakes up every morning, brushes her teeth, looks in the mirror, and thanks God for colorism. Sweetie says, yikes, tasteless humor, nothing witty or clever about this whatsoever. Matter of fact, joking about a serious psychological battle is never funny. If you don't agree with my art, that's fine, but don't identify me with a behavior that condones discrimination, because I don't. Thanks. Management. She didn't say management. If you want to say that she benefits from pretty girl privilege, then I will give you that. Colorism, I won't necessarily say that. I won't give her that. Like, I don't think I feel like it's more so pretty privilege. A lot of people will say it's both. Some people say it is colorism because she's a lighter hue. I did a video dedicated to Sweetie because my girl get the most unnecessary hate, and y'all gotta tell me in the comments why do y'all don't like her like this. But Sweetie is literally the most unproblematic. But when she start popping off on y'all ass, because I feel like that's coming, but that's also not part of her brand because she give real classy shade. However, I wouldn't be mad if she started to pop off on y'all ass, because that was just so rude and disrespectful. Like, y'all love a good Ice Spice and Sexy Red, but y'all don't like Sweetie. Sweetie be minding her business, eating her weird food with her long nails and her gloss, and just be sitting pretty and just do her thing. And she give us bops that we still bop to in the club. Say y'all don't bop with my type and tap in, come out. You lying. Safaree popped out in Gag City for Nicki Minaj's show in Miami with the jean vest on. If you guys know, back in the day when they were dating and nobody knew that they were dating, and we just thought that he was Nicki Minaj's hype man, I guess he was displeased with the jacket that she decided to wear, and she basically said, please, says the person who wore a jean vest.
The jacket looks great. I don't know what you're talking about, but every woman in here is gonna my jacket. Please, you want a jean vest.
So he came in true trolling safari fashion to Nicki Minaj's concert in a jean vest. And the fans was definitely trolling him from the time he walked in to the time he was in the audience. And ironically, Nicki Minaj, which I know that she got wind that he was there, she basically threw shots at Safari, knowing that he was in the crowd. Ironically, she brought her husband out the same night that her ex is in the audience. So, I mean, that's a Sagittarius for you. Really, 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 really petty. I love it. I mean, that's her last name, right? That's so fitting. Of course she's going to bring out her man while she's on her sold out tour with her ex-man who basically fumbled the bag in multiple ways. But I'm not surprised that Safari showed love and went to the concert. What's wrong with him showing up and going to the concert? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Y'all just be making anything out of everything. I mean, of course I understand the gagness of it, but it's like I'm not surprised that he would show up and show love. It's Safari, and I don't think he was being an asshole, but it is funny that he showed up with his jean jacket so he knew what he was doing. But I mean, they had a lot of history together. He was a part of her early career, so whatever, she won, so it is what it is. Erica about to be crashing out in 5, 4, 3, 2. Christopher Maurice Brown, apparently he has not been condemned enough. Apparently he has not suffered enough. Apparently we have not dragged him from here to hell enough, because the producers of the Quiet on the Set expose is doing a docu-series or a documentary on Chris Brown and his history of abuse, and apparently it's going to unveil a new accuser. I'm not in the mood. I think it's safe to say that we're not canceling Chris Brown. Now you guys can start saying, oh, it's an agenda. Now y'all just grasping for straws because y'all just going, y'all been dragging Chris Brown from here to hell for years. His career is not where it should be, which is on a Michael Jackson's level. However, he was able to still maintain a really great career, but just not as great as it could have been back when he was doing double mint gum. But he still managed to sold out the largest stadium in Africa in 2 hours amidst this documentary. So while y'all over here bringing up old stuff, I hope y'all gonna add the one girl who was trying to accuse him of false allegations and it came out that she was lying. I hope y'all put that in there. I don't know what more we can learn. If y'all have new information, is that going to change how y'all feel? He has a very strong fan base, so y'all can, if y'all think that Chris Brown is about to get canceled after this little docuseries, Chris Brown's not getting canceled. Y'all can just let that go. That's all I got. That's all I got on that. Actually, you know what? That's enough of quick hits for the day. I didn't mean to do it. You saw what I did? I didn't mean to do that because it ended with Chris, and this segment is called Quick Hits. I'ma go because Chris, I do love you, and I didn't mean to do that. That is all I got. I ain't got no more. You know what? I'ma just go. I'ma just go.